I don't think that FEMA should help these sundown towns. Now these sundown towns, they're asking for help from FEMA. I don't think that FEMA should help these sundown towns. Now these sundown towns, they're asking for help from FEMA. Madison County, Canton, North Carolina. You asking for help, but you want certain, don't want people of color to come in your town, but you want FEMA to give you all some assistance now. Black people pay taxes just like everybody else pay taxes. So you so against black people in your town at night, then you should separate. You should ask the government before they give you a FEMA system to take all the blacks and people of color tax money out of what you get from FEMA. Because you hate black people so much and people of color, you don't want them in your town, then you shouldn't want their money. You shouldn't want that money for their money for your assistance. So if you really so full of hate and so racism, you shouldn't want FEMA money. Because black people are some of the most consumers in the world. A lot of people say, "Oh, black people, they don't have anything." Black people maybe don't have as much as white people, some white people, but they sure spend probably a whole lot more on buying things in these stores and jewelry and shoes and clothing and purses and everything, trying to keep up with the Jones. So the black tax money could cripple the American economy. If black people was to work together, we could cripple this economy. We could get some respect. We could stop being treated all kind of way. We could get some respect, and we just help shut this economy down. Because we spending money. We may not have that much, but whatever we have, we spending it. Evidently, we not saving it. We spending it. So you people out there in Marshall and Canton and others, these sundown town, Pine Bluff and all these places like that, you shouldn't want any tax money because black people pay taxes. You don't want us in your town after night. You want to harass us, so don't spend our money. Shouldn't you have some pride? Shouldn't you not want black money? You don't want no black money. Black money evil. Black money come from criminals. Criminals, people less than you. You shouldn't want any of our money. Where your pride at? Where your pride at? You walking around, you go around with all your flags and says it represent your pride. The Confederate flag represents your pride. Where your pride at now? You want to take some black tax money? They should not give you. And I don't want you having any of my tax money. I don't want you having I pay taxes. I don't want you having my tax money. You're not welcome to my tax money. I'm a black man. Don't take my tax money. Don't take any of my tax money. I pay taxes too.
All right. Yeah. The brother is telling them straight up. Okay, he's telling them straight up. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. All praises to the Most High, great glory. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. Yes, beloved, we're about to begin. Today is our first day of the Milton Fast. Now, for those of you who may not know, we are starting another 7-day fast. And today we call it the Milton Fast on account of the Hurricane Milton. Thank you, Sister Black Mama. Thank you, the brothers that check on me, Sister Dolly, Brother Kevin, Devin, Larry, both Larrys, Sister Dorothy, Sister Debbie, Deborah, and all of the beloved that check on me and said if I need a place to stay and I can come to them, especially the beloved brother down there in Arizona and San Diego. I had a couple of the people that made it clear if I need to evacuate and I can come to them, and I'm very grateful and I'm very humbled by the offer. However, I am far east and down east and Fort-Lauderdale, and I am not in imminent danger. However, the tail going to get us. So we are good, we are fine. Thank you so much, beloved. Now, fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice. We are at a precipice, beloved. We are seeing the dismantle of the system. Of course, for those of you that are new here, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. And the person that is in Ocala, we are praying for you that you should not be affected about this. Now, again, beloved, okay? When the so-called 83 are in the midst, when they had their powers, when they had their glory, when they had their blessing, they were all over the place. The pride, their arrogance, and their ego were bigger than this earth and this planet. Now you see those people are fleeing. For those of you that have been watching us for a while, and you know that the word evacuation is another word of being swept off. They won't come back. We've seen this before with the fire in California, where those people are saying, well, you need to evacuate. And when they evacuate, when they try to come back, their home burned down and they have no insurance they can rebuild. You are witnessing the great switch, the mighty switch we've been so long talking about. You're witnessing the holy switch of the book of Matthew. The head shall be the tail, and the tail is now the head. As you can see, beloved, the so-called government is not helping those people. We are all entitled to our own opinion. Every single one of you here, you're free to have your own opinion. This is a free society, free will, free agency. Some people in the midst of us, well, I shall say not in the midst of us, but the people that are watching that are new, they are saying, yes, indeed, this thing is being caused by men, the government. They are so smart. They are so powerful. They created this weapon to destroy themselves. Some say this weapon was created by men, and then the Most High quickly got control of it. And over here, we have our own opinion. See, the weather is like the Most High's wife. It doesn't need another man to satisfy her, to play with her, or to control her for him. The Most High doesn't need men to create a weapon so he can control the weather through this man or through this group of those people. If this is you, if this is what you believe in, please keep this energy, keep this going. If you think this is being done by the so-called the elite because they're so powerful. Well, if you read the 1967, 1947, they've been controlling the weather ever since then. Yes. It was the weather back in the 50s that was unleashed those German shepherd upon our people. It was the weather that was releasing the so-called the chemical in our community. It was the weather that was working against civil rights. It was the weather. Okay, they couldn't use the weather to destroy the black town. They didn't use the weather, so to speak, up or CERN to destroy Black Wall Street, Tulsa, down there in Florida, uptown, all the other cities. But no, they used their own people. Okay, they could have easily used the weather, decimated our people, but they used the weather. When it was Katrina, it was God punishing you people because you are evil, you are the son of the devil, you are the son of Ham. It was God judgment upon you black people because you are so stupid, you are ugly, you are this, you are that. When it comes to them, it's not God, it's men. It's not God, it's the government. It's not God, it's the elite. And when you Google the elite, you see a bunch of white men. Who's doing this? A bunch of white men. When it happened to us, it is real. Slavery was real. But when H is happening to them, it's a simulation. It's not real, man. It's not real. Give me a second, beloved. Give me a second.
Black people, it's time to come out of these churches. These churches are keeping you down. These churches are keeping you poor and needy. These churches are keeping your mind confused. I can speak on this because I am a preacher. And all of my years that I was out there preaching, I haven't saw anything that the church done for black people to get ahead. The churches, the black churches, they are keeping our people down in the gutter. The only thing the churches do on Sundays, come to church and beg for money. Beg for money, put money on this program, money for this program, money for that program. It's always asking for money, but never giving their members anything. People being put all type of money in the church, and they can't go to church and get a cent out. If they do be able to get anything, they got to go through all this different kind of red tape, and people got to agree on it. Agree on.
There you go. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Now, again, beloved, when things happen to us, it is real. When our brothers got the so-called the police kneeling on their neck, it is real. When our brother had the police choke them and kill them, those things were real. When our brethren got shot down in the street, it is real. It is because we don't follow the law. It is because we are stupid. We're a bunch of backwarded animals. When disaster happened in a country like Haiti, somewhere in Africa, and the Bahamas and Jamaica predominantly are black, it is God's judgment upon you heathens. But that thing that happened in Asheville, it has to be the government because they are good country Christian people. It's never God that punished those good country, good Christian people. It is always some government that have some awesome weapon. Are you out of your freaking mind? You guys are the same people that came in a few years ago that say, wait, Bill Gates have this super technology is going to block the sun. Yet We are seeing all those CMEs. We are seeing all those corona mass ejection are coming to the earth and making this weather the way that it is, making it worse. Yet that Bill Gates is still not blocking the sun. Are you out of your mind? The sun is the most powerful source of energy upon this plane. You mean to tell me a mere human, a mere mortal like so-called Bill Gates have the power to block the magnificent sun? This is the type of pedestal you people are putting this guy. Don't you know you make him into a god? You make people fear this guy for a power he doesn't even have. This guy can't even stop a home fire if you even give him 10,000 trucks. He won't even know how to operate it. Yet you people are sitting there telling others, well, Bill Gates is controlling the sun. He will block the sun because, why? First of all, he was using the sun to heat it up the planet. Now he wants to block the sun. They were using the weather. Now they want to get rid of the weather. They were using CERN. Now they want to get, please, if this is your rhetoric, I'm fine with that. However, here we take our oath. Ever since we began this thing 5 years ago, you will not bring conspiracy theories here. You will not give the glory to men. You will not give the glory to 83. You will not give the glory to the so-called elite. It's fine that you want to believe everything that are being doing here is fake. They are trying to, they act like they are destroying Asheville so they can send black people versus white people to divide us. Yes. Tell me, since when we were united? So they can divide us. Well, more violence is coming to black people if Trump lost. More violence is coming if Kamala win. Whether they win, whether they lost, you ain't gonna do nothing. Not a damn thing. Just like the so-called folks that were in Northwest North Carolina, they didn't have the chance to do anything. You won't do nothing. We have no interest in your mindless, pointless debate trying to show us paper. Here, it says in 947, and then they're controlling up the weather, up musical instrument. That's the only thing those people can control and play. That's all. The weather. Do you know the amount of energy it will take to control this thing? Do you know human till this day, the so-called scientists, the only type of energy they have that could somewhat exceed whatever that we are using here is the so-called the atomic bomb, which they don't have? We told you the so-called atomic bomb was a stolen bomb they stole in the Atlantean temple in Tortuga in Haiti. They detonated it once and that's all. They can't make it. There's no such thing as a country have weapon of mass. That's why they don't call it nuclear bomb. They call it weapon of mass destruction. Anything could be a weapon of mass destruction. One ignorant Negro online with a social media account, with a YouTube account, is a weapon of mass destruction. You have no idea how many destruction those people are causing in the midst of our people. That doesn't mean he has a nuke. It's just one person. They refuse to put the nation at peace. They refuse to tell our brothers there'll be no Jacob's trouble. They refuse to give the mighty one the glory. They refuse to tell the people, listen, we are not under judgment here. And those people are. They keep coming with the same thing. Those are the people that are a weapon of mass destruction. They are destroying our people. Peace out there, man. Well, the weapon is now targeting Black Town. Yeah, please. Yeah, tell me which Black Town. You talking about Tampa? You know what the word Tampa mean? It means stake of fire. It means fire. Elen mean light. It mean torch. When you light up a torch, you mean fire. We are the children of light, master of darkness. And I'll be damned to sit there and give the glory to the people that destroy my ancestor. I'll be damned to sit there and give the praise to the people that destroy and give all those horrible and terrible treatment to my people. And sit there and then raise them up as if they're some kind of God that can get out of space and go to Mars, go to the moon and come back, control the weather and do this, do that. Because why? They want to steal resources. I'll be damned to sit down there and give the people that already store all the resources around the world. What they did, they put all those people upon those lands to keep those resources safe and away from us. We keep telling you, the people that were in Asheville or whatever surrounding, they're coming, we have the lithium here, we have this here. Those are the hillbillies, redneck, they put there to keep you away from this place. That has nothing to do with them. It's the greatest deposit of lithium and crystal quartz. We've been talking about crystal quartz here, man. Are you new? If you've been here, you should have known we told you the so-called crystal quartz or quantum computers. Because our beloved brother, George Washington Carver, aka Nikola Tesla, what you're calling Nikola Tesla, is actually George Washington Carver. Your Nikola Tesla never did existed. And he told you, Carver told you, crystals are living beings. They have power. One crystal is enough to power this entire earth. There are quantum computers we used to use back in Atlantis during the time before the flood, before we detonated the true atomic bomb, when we used the ley line and they split the earth. That's why the Mosai had to push the earth during the day of Peleg, because we were doing a lot of crafting and then we had to pay for those stuff. Your Nikola Tesla never did existed. There's no such thing as that. It's our beloved brother Carver, whom you mocked and call him the peanut butter guy. Or he invented peanut butter. That's your go-to. Black people, our scientists. Look at George Washington Carver. I love peanut butter. I know. And then now you are giving this Nikola guy, usually with some white guy, and giving all this praise. He come up with this invention. He come up with that invention. He didn't come up with nothing. That Nikola thing that you're seeing is an AI generated image back in the 80s and early. You think AI images is something that come out now? No, this thing been there. Stop repeating the garbage that the Gentiles are regurgitating out there. If you are coming in the midst of us and you want to share knowledge, you want to share things with us, do not come in the midst of us and telling us, Big Levi, you need to tell those people the government is doing this, the government doing that. But when it happened to us, it's God doing this. But if it's happened to them, it's China, it's Russia, it's the Russian government, it's Ish. Let me tell you something. The so-called government is literally powerless. That's why they are not helping those people. The cheese is done. Let me show you one picture, then we will go ahead into the prayer. I uploaded this. Well, you know what? Let me read this first, and then I'll show the people that. Just to set the record straight here, all right? Just to set the record straight. Now, this picture that you are looking here, it was taken from NBC 10 Boston. Watch, team coverage of Hurricane Milton. When I look at this, beloved, for those of you that have eyes and you can see, what do you see here? What do you see? And then we'll begin the prayer. For those of you that have eyes, a couple people already have this in there. And I'll put a link there. I'm not making this up. I did not manipulate this. I did not manipulate this, okay? Okay, let me see. Face a demon, a face a whole face. The one that have eyes, let them see. Let them understand what's going on here. You see, we told you the moment our people waking up, we'll start seeing things beyond anything. If you clearly see here, beloved, this is an eye right there. This is the eyeball. Red, fiery, blue, green in the middle. Okay, the eye corner, the nose right here, The mouth right here, the lips open. Okay, the cheek, the jaw, the jawline, back of the head, right here. If you copy this, you paste it and you flip it over, it's a full face. It will look like a heart face. This is Milton right there. And I'm not making this up. It's right there.
We begin with Hurricane Milton, the extremely dangerous storm.
Okay, when you see, this is all the face.
Is on.
All right, you can see this thing is smiling. Uh-oh, I can't zoom in. You can see the eye here. Look at the teeth. Look at those giant teeth. This thing look like a demon, and it's coming with a vengeance. Okay, look at those teeth right there. Look at those sharp teeth. Okay, the eye is still there, and then the back, it look like a puffer fish with giant teeth. You know those huge fish creature that have this, they have an antenna, that have a light, and they live in the deep sea. And then when they are fishing or when they are hunting, they use the light as a source of guidance. And then when a fish is coming, they bring the light to their mouth and they will eat the fish. I forgot their name though. This thing look like a demon. Okay, I'm not making this up, Regin. Okay, you are watching this live on your own. All right, anglerfish. Thank you, SRD, whatever the name is. Anglerfish look like one of those deep anglerfish. All right, at least that's what I'm seeing. All right, let's keep on moving a little bit.
On a collision course with the west coast.
Okay, look at this. This thing is smiling.
Florida.
Look at this. You can't get rid of it. It's still
It's expected overnight.
Okay.
And the impact has the chance to be unlike anything we've seen this century. Here's your live.
All right. So let me see what they got right here again. Let me see.
Tracking the hurricane. We have team coverage and coverage this.
Okay. It's still in the back.
All right. We're going to begin with meteorologists.
So we are not making this up. This is real. This is judgment. This is the judgment because of the wickedness you've been doing. When we're talking about wickedness, we're not talking about sex. We're not talking about you going party in the club, playing rap music or playing rock and roll. No, because of the violence you did upon our people. We've been through a lot under your hand, under your boots. You destroy our culture. You destroy our women. You destroy our men. You destroy our husbands, wives, children. You destroy our land. You destroy nature. You destroy our reality. You destroy this universe. You devastated the delicate balance this universe cosmos was upon. This is why those things are taking you out. You people that move out of power, wherever you move out, you want coming back. There will be nothing for you to come back. This is judgment. This land doesn't belong to you. This planet doesn't belong to you. Every single thing that your ancestor, which was you and past life, done unto us will be paid. It is paying now. What you're witnessing here, it's the so-called prophecy. We are not African American nor black people. Okay? You do know. I don't need to tell you what we are. You know, because you are the one that hide our history. And you lie to the world, you make others sin against us. And because of your lies, this is what they are going through. There's a lot of good people over there on that side, man. They are going through this thing because they listen to you, the so-called the pastors, the government. You conspiracy terrorists, you have a lot of blood in your hand. You will not get away with this. All those blood in Asheville or in your hand. You were the people in 2020 that was pushing, go off grid, go this. And all those people move that off grid place. They go from the little community over there. They are destroyed. You got a lot of blood in your hand. All of you that have been talking about the lies and giving the credit to men, and then make the population not afraid, not humble themselves, because no one will humble themselves before Bill Gates. He's a man. He can be killed. We know where he stays. We know his address. We can hurt him. But you did not tell them it is the Most High because of the treatment of his children. All those blood are on your hand. You ain't going to get out of this. None of you will escape this. All of you Whether you had a YouTube channel, whether you are in a camp, whether you are anywhere, if you are one of those people that keep telling our people, Jacob's trouble, the elite going to do this, the elite going to come with the chip, you got a lot of blood in your hand and you will pay for this. Just like the pastors, just like the popes or anything, they never did kill anyone, I'm assuming, by their hand, but their words doom millions and billions. You did the same thing and you're going to pay for that. If anyone, you're out there, you are putting fear upon our people, blood is in your hand. You are washing your hand, but it won't come out. It is time for our beloved go out there and put the people at peace and tell them there'll be no Jacob's trouble. But all of you that are out there putting fear and garbage in the midst of our people, you see what happened out there. You damn well aware this is not men doing this, and you're going to pay for that. Great glory to the mighty one. Beloved, I'm asking the nation to join me in prayer. I'm asking the nation to join me into this fast. Join us into humbleness. Heavenly Father, earthly mother, to all the angels, to all our ancestors, to all that are listening, we say thank you. Thank you for giving us. Thank you for giving us unto glory and protection. Thank you for giving our enemies and our adversary opponents into shame and greater reproach. Yea, we sing there, Hurricane Milton, we see the face. He is angry. Yes, those hurricanes, they carry memories. Yes, those storms are being made and controlled by us, the children of light and master of darkness. We control both sides. Equilibrium is us. We are the essence of equilibrium. You will not put a category on us. You will not put us in any category. You will not classify us on anywhere. We are unclassifiable, so to speak. You will not come over there and tell us who we are, where we came from. We know who we are, and we know where we are going, and we are home. Goshen is in the midst of us. Goshen is all around us. Psalm 91, we are protected. Thank you, Heavenly Father. May when this hurricane hit, and we know it's going to hit, and take wherever that had been trouble our people, all those innocent people, all the blood crieth, all those alligator swamp that they throw our children, our babies into, all the horrible place such as the stadium where they have those black cemetery where they mass grave and buried our people, the Tampa Stadium, all the other stadium, all the other huge parking lot that Robert Moses come up to hide the mass grave of our people, all those mass grave around Florida. May they find justice. May all our beloved that are under the altar screaming, may they finally find peace. May all the ley lines that our beloved brothers and sisters are activated all over the world, bringing peace to our brethren. Finally, our people can rest in peace and know that they have justice. May all the brothers that are living here, they have their ancestors, things that had been done unto them, land that had been stolen unto them, return unto them tenfold. Yea, we do know in the book of Joel, you did say that you will return the years that the cankerworm, the palmer worm, the caterpillar, the beetle have eaten, and you will return unto us the blessing tenfold. When you do return everything unto us, is if as if so we did not went to any calamities, any punishment, because the blessing will be great. To ye angels, by the covenant that was made in the book of Revelation, you were ordered 1 measure of wheat for a penny, 1 measure of oil. Hurt not the wine in the oil. You will not hurt the wine in the oil. You will keep the wine and the oil safe. You will keep our people safe because it was a covenant. Because it is bound by the name, word, and promise of the Holy One. O ye angels, the storm will not hurt one of the chosen. It is sent specifically to destroy the wicked. And the land be not afraid. O ye beasts, to the birds that you see all over TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, be not afraid. They are there to put judgment. O ye skies, O ye elements, do not afraid. Be not afraid. Rejoice because the Lord is doing great things. Under the covenant of Genesis 15, verse 13, we declare that we had fulfilled our 400 years. We serve our time and we are free. The curses are no longer on us. By the power and holy name of the Most High God Almighty, we have removed the curse and put it on our enemy tenfold. We are now under the blessing. We are at peace, at least the one of us that choose to believe that. We do not look at skin color only. There's a lot of people that look like us, they hate our freaking guts. They want this system to come back tenfold and better so they can enjoy their little parties, enjoy their little paycheck, enjoy their little payment. We want those people to be gone too. Be not dismayed. After the aftermath, so to speak, of Milton, you see a few people that look like us that perish. We will not be moved. We will not be dismayed because the Messiah is in the midst. Heavenly Father, as we started today, day one of the Milton Fast, we ask you to have respect and look upon this fast and accept it. As you say in the book of Joel, call in holy fast. Yea, we did call in holy fast. And protect the people that are fasting and praying and meditating and studying and sharing with us. Of course, we do know, even in this time, none come out there and confess and say, listen, the storm is not climate change, is not the global warming. It is because we stole this land. We destroy the so-called black people. We destroy their culture. We destroy everything. We forbid them from everything. This is the payment. And we need to raise those people up, give them back their land. Maybe we'll have a little thing to survive. But no, they are keeping the pride. Keep keeping the lie. Keep going out there. You are making it easier for us. We beg you. Keep giving the so-called the Gentiles credit. Keep giving men the credit for what's going on out there because they are so smart. They can invent it, everything. They can do things. Keep doing that. Heavenly Father, thank you for sending Milton. This is the time for judgment. This is not the time for the people to be emotional. I do know we have beloved brothers and sisters that stay in the path. Fear not. Strengthen yourself in the Lord, yea. Worry not about your brother Big Levi. I'm just a humble, mere servant. My possession in my life weighed on the scales of justice is nothing compared to what's going on here. Yea, I'm not in the path of this. I have people, friends, family that are in the path of it. But with the mighty one power, everything is all right for our people. We fear nothing. If you did not destroy us during slavery, the Inquisition, the war on drug, the police brutality, the poison of our waters, and Flint, Michigan, you will not destroy us with this storm. If when the so-called 83 were in the blessing, they could not get rid of our people worldwide, well, when they're under curse, they definitely cannot destroy us at all. Be at peace, rejoice. Yea, some of you are in the path in the midst of this. Strengthen yourself, David. Strengthen yourself. Have faith. Has nothing to do with us. You will be spared. You are spared. But to all of you that had your hands in our destruction and hidden our history, our knowledge, our wisdom, everything's going to come upon your loin tenfold. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you for finally showing the entire world, showing our people that the switch is beginning. You have not forgotten us. May your will be done on this earth. Selah, so be it. We are the Most High, and the Most High is us. The Heavenly Father, the power is within us, is in us. Look within yourself and use your power. For those of you that are in the midst of this and the path of this, you have the power to spare yourself and your family. It was a covenant that was made. Remember, the Mighty One gives you a mouth that other, a tongue that no others possess. We now remove the curses from our people and we officially put it on 83. Whether they look like us or they don't, Selah, so be it. One thing I want to address, beloved, is the so-called another conspiracy talking about the FEMA thing. Let me show you something. Give me a second here. Let me get the video. And this is going to upset a lot of people, but this is going to upset a lot of people. But it is what it is. It has some music in it. Okay, so this video come out a year ago. As you can see here, this video come out a year ago. Okay, we heard that this school abandoned. We heard that this abandoned school and Flint had water bottles left behind from the water crisis. Okay, remember the water crisis in 2014 in Flint, Michigan? And this is what they found in 2023. All right. When they go inside of this abandoned school, they see water bottle. Okay. Look at the water bottle. Not empty. Okay. Water bottles. Okay. They took our water. Okay. This is water bottle. Okay. Cases of water bottle. They have water in them. Cases. 40 cases, 40 water, okay? Those are the water donate to those organizations. Instead, those people giving our people those water, they freaking hide it. They pile them somewhere and let our people suffer. This is what your FEMA done. This is what your organization done. And then that's what they are doing to you now. We told you, all those water, they just hide them somewhere and they refuse to give them to our people. 9 years later, this is where they were. They just hide them. They just hide them. This is the kind of thing that your people are capable of. This is the evil that are in their midst and in their heart. Instead of give the people, they hide the water. They know the water they were drinking in Flint was not good. And your white supremacists were all over online making fun of our people. And you wondering where the help going over there in Asheville? You wondering why things like that? Let me just go ahead and stop this. Okay, everybody see this? This is all the waters. And we don't know how many of those warehouses or places those people are hiding things they were supposed to give to us. Remember Dr. Claude, the 1866, 1865, 1867 treaty? Instead of those people give us what belonged to us, what was supposed to be done, they don't need those water. They can drink all of them. But they freaking hide them. They throw them away. How many of those things are all landfill? How many of those stuff that was the Hurricane Katrina survivors were supposed to receive? And you people stole them, not because you need them. You don't need those stuff, man. But you are hiding them. And this is why things like that are happening.
I'm a truck driver. The people in North Carolina, you deserve to hear this. I'm a truck driver, all right? I have a 53-foot step deck. I've been trucking for about 2.5 years. I have a YouTube channel. You can verify that on Babyline Hotshot.
Virtue signaling.
Usually in a disaster situation, it is payday for truckers. We look for that hurricane. We look for that ice storm. There's generators coming to you. There's stuff coming out of military bases. There's excavators, skid steers, bulldozers, tree trimming equipment, pumps, like water pumps to pump water out of places that have been flooded. There's no loads on the load board coming to you within 125 miles of Asheville. It's called Truck Stop. This is where I find all my loads. Chicago, Illinois, up at the top. Within 250 miles of Chicago is where I'm going to pick up. The people in North.
So you wondering why there's no load? Because your very own people are doing the thing that they do the best. Those folks are evil, brethren. They are very evil. It's just when you sit down there, okay, why would you do this? Why would you hold the help you were supposed to give to people that are suffering? Our people were dying because of the water contaminated, which you were doing, okay? And then you went out there, you make it news. All right, for the people that are wondering, this video was uploaded on March 5th, 2024. It was filmed in 2023. It was filmed a year ago. It was uploaded a lot this March. All right. Display. All right. We told you those people are very evil. They have the help. They can help. They have the money for reparation. They have the money for this. They hide it. They keep it. Instead of me, I'd rather put how many of those stuff those people are putting in the landfill, man? How much money where those people are hiding from us? How many of our gold and silver they can't take with them, but yet they just hide them somewhere? You know, you can destroy gold, right? You can destroy silver. You can destroy those things. Right? They are indestructible. You can melt them, but you cannot destroy them. You can mix them with the other metal. They can be repurified. It is in their DNA. That's what they are. This is things they do to us. And they are doing the same thing to those whatever people that are in Asheville or whatever. Though they don't need those donation and stuff, okay? Let me show you another video. All right? Okay. Is that the one? No. I believe this one. This one right here. Let's play that.
So we were just at a distribution drop-off center, and a U.S. government Apache helicopter just came down, low enough, destroyed the whole distribution center.
Okay, this is how you people do things. This is how you people do things. All right? And you know your time is up.
Look at that. Look what they did.
Okay? You
Look
destroy.
what that helicopter did.
Okay? You destroy those things.
Oh my gosh.
All right? You destroy the help that your own people is getting. Okay? That's what you people do. This is the type of things that you do. And then you hide under the Christian banner of being a good person. Your own people did this. We don't own helicopter. We don't own Black Hawk. We don't own none of those things. There's a better video that shows you much more destruction. Okay?
Why did they do that? That helicopter just came around here and kicked up everything. Now he's out.
Okay? So this is the type of things that you people do. This is the type of stuff you people like to do. Okay? All right? This is what's going on with you folks. Let me go ahead and, oops, excuse me. Uh-oh. All right. Good. This again. All right. So the book is 60%, 7% off now. So for those of you that haven't get it, go get the book and you can learn. See, when you people don't have your way, when you no longer have your way, nobody else should have their way. If I'm losing power, you are losing power too. If I'm going down, you're going down too. I'm not going to try to save myself. I'm going to try to take you down with me. And to all of you that are, especially if you're 83, you're surprised out there with this behavior. You see this all the time. You call them by another name. You shamelessly call it MS. Where one of you pissed off about an ex-girlfriend or about society, they can't have their way they used to. They just loading up an AK-47 AR-15 and then they take everybody down with them and then they took themselves out. This is your true behavior. That's what you've been doing. And then when it happened, who do you blame? The guns? Oh, we need to do something about firearm, as if firearm was the problem. You know damn well you are the problem. You've done too much. You've done so much. Those people that did this, wherever that place that did this, I don't give a crap. You know, where they all your people, they did this. Like, you guys gonna go, I make my covenant, I'm gonna go down, and you guys, I lost my family. Why should your family survive? This is the behavior of your people. This is you guys' behavior. You're destroying people. What else you people are hiding, man? What else that we were supposed to get? What else that you people are putting we don't know anything about? For instance, in the meantime, let me go ahead and finish this brother, the elder right here. Let's finish up this thing right here, and then I'll look for the video.
What they gonna give you and everything. Then they get up and tell everybody your business about what they ain't gave you and stuff like that. And with it's your money it's your money that you getting from the church. You putting your money in the church and you go there and ask for a little help. If they help you at all. Most of the time they're not gonna help you. But we black people, they just keep putting their money in the church. Keep putting their money in the church. And you're not gaining anything. Just hurting yourselves. I don't know somebody need churches, especially black churches. I don't know somebody being elevated. Here's a pastor and his wife and their children. You put all your money and your hard money in the church. Some of the people put all their money in the church, don't even have a decent car to ride in, a decent home to live in. Don't have anything. They just bought this false narrative that Jesus gonna fix this and Jesus gonna fix that. You know, the preachers sell them all kind of, the preachers sell them lies, and they still buying it. When the preachers stand up there.
All right. So about that. Okay. All right. There you go. Now, this is an article the sister sent to me. Baseball and Rays returned to Tropicana Field 4 weeks earlier. This was published on March 2nd, 2023. Okay. St. Petersburg, Florida. Baseball come early to Tropicana Field this year. Okay, look at this giant baseball field. You do know this was built and still is on top of our ancestors' graveyard, mass graveyard. They are under there, and those people build those stadium and parking lot on top of them, and they are cheering, having fun. This is in St. Petersburg, where the hurricane plan to hit. Some part of it will be hit. That's what Robert Moses was the one who said build those highway, which the country didn't need because they had railway. People didn't need cars. They didn't build them because they want to travel faster. They build them because they want to hide their dirt. All the black town, all the sacred burial, they build on top of them. They buried them. The airport, unnecessary huge parking lot. Anytime you see a business with unnecessary huge parking lot, our people are buried under there. Okay, here's another one. Okay, I believe this is pretty much that's the Tampa Buccaneer. Okay, is that what that is? The Buccaneer, whatever this stadium is, but it is in Tampa. there are people over there screaming under those things. And those guys, they build on top of them. This is the type of thing you people do. All those mass grave, you murder our people in mass. You didn't use your technology to control them to the weather, and try to shoot them away so you can steal the land. No, you send your own people with guns, knives, and weapons. You murder them, and then you bury them there, and you build on top of them, and everybody forget about them. That's what you people did. Okay? That's the type of things you guys been doing. And now you've been waiting in the balance. They are finding you now wanted. All right. So for the people that are saying, well, why this hurricane is targeting those places, this is why. All those towns that you buried. Let's keep on moving, beloved. Okay. All right. Let's share this video. Okay. Again, beloved, this is TikTok. That's what it is. What it is.
So y'all know those two massive solar flares that we just had back to back just a few days ago, y'all? So guess what's happening to a lot of people's electronics, especially cars in Florida? Check this out.
So giving you guys an update on me, it's a fucking shit show already. Like, I'm not even playing with you. So literally out of nowhere, y'all, why my car just wouldn't cut on. Just wouldn't cut on. The battery went completely dead. So I had to get up early this morning. It was when I tried to take the trash out last night. And something told me not to take the trash out last night. I'm glad that I didn't. But the car stopped me because something was going on last night. I don't know what happened, but I just didn't end up doing it. So I had to call CarMax. They had to come over here. I get a tow guy, jump my car, and I got to take it to CarMax to get the battery replaced. Come to find out, my car isn't the only one doing this. They said roadside assistance is going off the hook right now because a lot of people's cars is breaking down right now. The insurance companies is blowing up and going crazy. Something is happening. And I asked her, I said, wait, is it because of the storm? She said, yes. Something about the storm is causing cars to break down. They are piled up right now at CarMax. But I'm about to go take my car up there right now. I'm going to give you guys an update on the weather and what's happening as I go. So just pray for me.
So I don't know if you guys remember, but just a few days ago, we had the second strongest solar flare as of 2019. And then the strongest flare came out of the sun, which was an X9.1. And then it'll take a few days for that energy to manifest and affect us. And it tells you right here that CMEs are similar to electromagnetic pulse, which can damage anything with solid state electronics. So do you think it's the solar flares that's affecting these people's cars in Florida? Because she's not the only one. There's a lot of people talking about this has happened to their car. You heard she said that CarMax is going crazy. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, y'all. And if you're in Florida, please be safe out there. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I'm only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Okay. All right. There is another thing that I want our people to know exactly what's going on. And They will play the one for Acapulco, but first let's go ahead and talk about the sun. The sun, Shemesh, is a living being. It's an angel. It's everything. It's a doctor. It's a weapon. It's a killer. It's a warrior. It can do anything. The sun can do many things, and it's the most powerful source of power in the midst of this universe. Our sun is the most powerful. There are bigger sun, but what our sun can do, no other suns in the universe can do that. And what you're seeing here is not because the elite are injecting the sun with this because they try to do that. If the elite, so-called the government or any government wants anything from any people, they will send the army over there and they will destroy your ass and take it. Okay, they will send their pastors, they will send their religion, pacify your people, and then they will destroy, they will go out over there and then take it by force. They don't need to use natural disaster to destabilize your country. Well, look at Dubai. They were seeding the cloud and stuff. Look, listen, for those of you who don't know, you see 83, they had the books. They have the true record. They know some of those things that are coming. That's what I've been talking about, this garbage global warming for like in the 70s, because they know by the time they get in the 2020s, the weather will be crazy and they have something to blame it on. They know about this. All right, okay, beloved, it's been 1 hour. Should we keep on moving? Should we keep on trucking? Oh, right here. Should we keep on moving? Should we keep on trucking, beloved? For those of you that didn't get the, didn't get the book, please do get it, because at one point you might not be able to get it. Okay. Oops. Should we keep on moving? All right. I don't know why this thing is doing this, but okay. We'll keep on trucking. It's been 1 hour. It's been an hour, so I gotta ask the nation for the permission to keep moving. Okay. So again, beloved, remember we told those people whatever that you did over there or anywhere during this time, you won't be able to get away with it. Remember we told them when you buy your food, when you try to get help, your food will have worms, they'll have vermins, they'll have bacterias, they'll have all sort of things in there. Remember when we were telling those people those things? And then some of them were like, well, get supply, have enough food and move off grade and get supply. Okay, well, there you go. Here's a video for you.
I need you guys to be honest with me. How many of you guys purchased Oreos for Hurricane Milton and Helene? Because you're going to want to see this. I know people grab foods like this, y'all. But did you know this isn't a microscope, all right? Different situations. You see them on top of the Oreo. Now let's see what you see when he cracks it open. Look at that, y'all. This is in between the frosting, the filling. What makes the Oreo stick together. Look at that. That's in the filling, the frosting. These little bugs.
Y'all think you're gonna get away?
You can't even see it. You think it's a crumb, y'all.
That's all.
And then he crumbles it up. Excuse me, he crumbles it up. Puts that underneath the magnifying, and you see these little white. What is going on, y'all? See, at this point in time, what aren't we eating? What aren't we eating at this point in time? We find out we're eating bacteria. I mean, people are eating animals.
And this is what's happening to you now. Whatever you put your hands upon, you won't be able to eat it. It will turn, vermins will be in it. Those are the Oreos or Hurricane Islands or Milton or whatever the donation they're giving those people over there. All those food you people are consuming over there, you think like you safe because they bought food and that and this water and stuff like that. Just like all the waters that you hide during the Flint, Michigan, the crisis, all those food, once you put your hands upon it, will be worms, vermin, like insects and stuff. You won't be able to eat it. And our food will be normal. Our food will be normal. And I don't want to bring fear to our brothers. Whatever that you put your hands upon, your hands is holy. Everything will leave. Everything that all the food you have in your house, nothing is wrong with them because they are in the midst of holy people. But them, whatever they touch, they think this is a joke. We keep telling them. It's not Oreo only. Whatever food those people put their hands on, worms, vermins. We told you this. You won't be able to eat. That's why in the book of Joel, right here, in the book of Joel, all right, the mighty one say, Joel 2:26, and ye shall eat in plenty and be satisfied and praise the name of the Lord your God that hath dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed. Okay, ashamed. I will restore. You know what? Let's read the whole chapter. All right. Excuse me. Can we read the whole chapter? No, we'll read it until we got the stuff. So I want our people to understand. I want our people to understand this. We are not under judgment here. Whatever that you people put water, it's gonna have like bacteria in it. Juice is going to have that. You won't be able to consume anything unless you buy it from us unless you get it from us, unless you beg us for it. You won't be able to do those things. You won't be able to eat. None of that. Let's keep on moving. Oops. All right. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it's nigh at hand. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and strong, they have not ever been like, neither shall never be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is the garden of Eden before them, and behind them desolated wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noises of chariots and the tops of mountain shall they leap, and like the noises of flame of fire that devours the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array, before their face the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. That's what you're seeing now. People are pain, man. Their faces are gathering blackness. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one of his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Talking about our superpowers, our magic. When this thing turn on, that's it. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. When you people will shoot us with your little AR-15, a little missile, a little drone, it won't pierce us. It won't even reach us. It's going to be amazing, man. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter all the windows like a thief. This is not only talking about us with our superpowers running to and fro in the city like the Flash, like Quicksilver, running upon the wall like Spider-Man, climb up upon the house like Batman, and enter the windows like a thief. Okay? Like Catwoman. All right? The earth shall quake before them like Doomsday landing, like Superman. Oops. Okay? Like Superman landing. All right? Quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army. For his camp is very great. For he is strong that executed his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can abide it? You cannot abide this great, terrible day of the Lord. And then it is the day of the Lord. This is it. It's gradually amping up. And this is what we'll tell. I'm not making this up. This is what it is. Therefore also now, saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning. Yes, we fast. We have our brothers and sisters are weeping, crying because of the things that are happening to them, and they are turning unto the Lord. And with mourning, we just mourned a few minutes ago because of the waters that you hide, because of the bodies that you buried under your stadium or whatever. We are turning to, this is all prophecy here. I'm not making this up. And rend your hearts and not your garments, and turn unto the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger and great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil. Who knoweth he will return and repent and leave a blessing behind him, even a meat offering and a drink offering unto the Lord your God. Blow the trumpet in Zion, sanctify fast, call a solemn assembly. That's what's going on now. We blow the trumpet in Zion. We tell the people the news. We sanctify a fast. We are calling a solemn assembly. That's what you're seeing here. And you're seeing everywhere where our brothers are doing the thing, not bringing fear to our people, man. Not bringing this garbage like where black people, you need to be prepared. Prepare for what? Please tell me one thing those people will do to us they haven't done to our people. They're gonna shoot them? They're gonna put them in slavery? Well, they're gonna choke them? They're gonna burn them, they're gonna hang them. Please tell me one thing those people gonna do they haven't done. They ain't gonna do hish. Gather the people, sanctify the congregation, assemble the elders, gather the children and those that suck the breast. Let the bridegroom go forth in his chamber and the bride out of her closet. Let the priest, the ministers of the Lord, weep between the porch and the altar, and let them say, spare thy people, O Lord, and give not thine inheritance to reproach, that they heathen should rule over them. Wherefore should they say among the people, where is thy God? We already did this. Well, we told the Most High, don't give your, hey, unto reproach, man. We don't want those people to say, where's your God? We're shooting you down the street. We're having sundown town everywhere. We're making fun of you. What you going to do? Well, now we're asking you what you going to do when Milton come from you. Then will the Lord be jealous for his land and pity his people? Yea, the Lord will answer and say unto his people, behold, I will send you corn for those people that were worried about the food being contaminated, just like we were showing you. Behold, I will send you corn and wine and oil, and ye shall be satisfied therewith. And I will no more make you a reproach among the heathen. We will have food. Don't ask me, Biglevi, where is the food going to come from? Is it manna from the sky? I don't know. All I know, we'll have food. Okay? We'll have food and wine and oil. All right? But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate. Desolate mean it's not like there's people here. There's no leadership. Everybody's running around. They have no leadership. That's why right now they have no leadership. They haven't had leadership for a long time. Okay? They have no resources. They are desolate. With his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part towards the utmost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his heel saver shall come up, because he hath done great things. Fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do great things. Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field. We'll show you the beast of the field, okay? For the pastures of the wilderness do springs, for the trees beareth her fruit, the fig tree and the vine do yield their strength. Be glad then, ye children of Zion. Be glad, beloved, and rejoice in the Lord your God. For he hath given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. We are looking for New Year, so we can get the former rain, the latter rain, and then in the first month. I don't know, is it gonna be so around our Passover so we can get this sweet rain? I don't know, but we should. And the flows shall be full of wheat. We're gonna get all the wheat, and the fats shall overflow with wine and oil. When they're talking about fat in the Bible, they're talking about the abundance. Everything. There's a video here. Let me see if I can get it. When they're talking about the fat, they are talking about the amount. But talking about fat, they are talking about the fatness, the abundance, the amount of things. Okay. Why is this? Really? Oh. This is weird. I had a video here. Is it this? I had a great video there. What happened? Oh, is it? Give me a second here. I don't think it's this. In the meantime, let this thing play again. This is what's going on in Marseilles. This is in France, okay? It's everywhere. This video came out like 18 hours ago. Okay, watch this. Look for the video. All right, let me look for the video right. All right, all those cars are underwater.
Imagine waking up in one of France's most iconic cities, only to find yourself staring at a wall of rain. Streets once filled with bustling morning commuters are now rivers of rushing water. This isn't your typical rainy day. No, today Marseille is facing a Mediterranean storm system that's threatening to flood its historic streets and disrupt the lives of its citizens. The question now, will Marseille be able to weather the storm? A powerful Mediterranean storm is sweeping through Marseille, bringing with it heavy rainfall and the looming threat of flooding. Local authorities have quickly responded, issuing warnings of potential disruptions throughout the city. Right now, intense downpours are drenching Marseille, causing significant urban runoff as the city's drainage systems struggle to cope. The Bouches-du-Rhône department remains under a yellow alert for thunderstorms and flood risks. City Hall took to social media to urge residents to remain cautious, especially in low-lying areas. Rainfall totals are expected to range between 20 and 40 millimeters, with certain areas possibly seeing between 50 and 60 millimeters. Flood-prone zones are especially at risk, and authorities are encouraging everyone to avoid these areas. Meteorologists flagged this storm early on, with local weather expert Paul Maris providing a heads-up just hours before the deluge hit.
All right, this is everywhere. All right, so when they are talking about fatness, they mean the fruit. When we study the books, okay. Oops. What happened here? Stop sharing. Okay. There you go. They are talking about the size of the fruits. Like it is said, a grape will be the size of a man, a regular adult head. A grape, when you find a grape, not a grapefruit, but the fruit, that the grape, the resin, so to speak. When you find a grape, it will be like a watermelon. The size will be like a watermelon. So, like this is a regular banana, okay? You know, that's like the
ผมขอถ่ายรูปหนึ่งนะครับ
เป็นไงคะ
okay, one banana will be able
เมื่อยมือ
to feed. You know
กล้วย
how
เนี่ยมาปลูกที่สวนเยอะมาก
a lot of so the fruit, they'll be giant. Everything will be giant. Everything will be the fatness. Let me get it right here. The fatness, okay, the fat shall overflow with wine and oil. The wealth, your health, your knowledge, everything will be better. That's why I told our young men, young women, our people, our elders, don't worry about none of the garbage the Gentiles have right now. Don't worry about like, well, I can't have kids because the economy is this. Don't worry about this nonsense. Let those people worry about that, because that's the blessing. Your blessing will be overflown. Listen, and the flows shall be full of wheat, and the fat shall be overflown with wine and oil. The entire land will have wine and oil. Remember, in the book of Revelation, let me get it right quick. Revelation 6, I believe. In the meantime, watch the video so I can come up with this.
As anticipated, a torrential thunderstorm is battering Marseille right as rush hour begins. He warned, expect severe urban runoff, particularly in areas with poor drainage. The timing couldn't be worse, coinciding with the peak of morning traffic, which could lead to major road disruptions. As the storm continues, the local fire department, Biglevipriest, is already responding to incidents of flooding, especially in the Marseilles and Latreille sectors. We've had reports of flooded basements in those areas, but the situation remains manageable for now, they confirmed. However,
all right, okay. There we go, this one. Revelation 6:6, and I heard a voice And the midst of the four beasts said, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Because why? They command the angel to not hurt the oil and the wine, because it already promised to us here that I will restore, and the floor shall be full of wheat, and the fats and shall overflow with wine and oil. Okay? Wine and oil is for us, and we shall be overflown with it. That's why they told the angel, do not hurt this blessing, but leave it for them. Why? Because this. Oh crap! Sorry, I didn't share this. All right. And the floor shall be full of wheat, and the fat shall overflow with wine. That is Joel 24, 2:24 right here. All right. So that's why in the book of Revelation 6:6, they told the angels. Remember, Revelation 6:5 say, and when we had opening the third seal, I heard the third beast said, come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat upon him has a pair of balance in his hand. The black judge, judgment, the balance, karma, equilibrium. And then they told the black judge, don't destroy, a penny, a measure of a wheat for a penny, okay, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, because we are the wheat, those people are the penny, or the barley. They are another word. Barley is like a form of grain that is less desirable. So you will have to spend, they will give you 3 times more barley than wheat, because barley is so abundant. It's so cheap, but the wheat is quite expensive. With 1 penny, you get 1 measure, 1 pound, so to speak. But with the barley, they will give you like 3 pounds of, because it's cheap. It's not rare. It's pretty much all over. The wine and oil, do not hurt it. Okay? That's the book of Joel. Let's continue, all right? And I will restore to you, for those of you, the elders out there, the people that felt like you lost, man. You felt like, man, I should have been this, I should have been that, I should have been this thing, but I didn't have the time. I was working all the time. I should have went on that date. I should have married this person, or I should have get down with this person. I should have went on vacation. Well, this is what it says. And I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. All those years, all those things that you lost, you will be, this is going to be magnificent. You will be rejuvenated. Another word, that's a word that the mighty ones bestowed upon you, something that is better than immortality. See, immortality is a curse when you're in a human body. Our soul is immortal. Our spirit is immortal. But the body, if you're living in an immortal body, that's a curse, because you can get out of it. You can die. But the Most High will give you the opportunity to die whenever you please, like. Whatever you want. It will restore, it will make you young again. It will give you all the stuff that you lost. And then you will live better than ever. And whenever you feel like, say, hey, man, I want to go to the next level, you'll go to the next level. And you shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your God, and that have dealt justly with you, and my people shall never be ashamed. And we're never going to be ashamed anymore. And you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall have dreams. Your young men shall see vision. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days I will pour out my spirits. And I will shew wonders in the heaven. Okay? What about this? Wonders in the heaven. Oops, where is it? Where's the video that we had there? For some reason, there we go. All right, got it right here. And I will show wonders in the heaven, such as this one right here. Okay. There you go. This is wonders in the heaven, but this one is most recent, I believe.
So this is Milton creeping on Cancun, Mexico right now, y'all. Look at this. No. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? It's literally in the clouds, y'all. Look at that, y'all. And then literally 15 minutes later, y'all, look at this. Non-stop. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Wow.
Those are great
Y'all
ones.
see that? Look at what is something is right here. Why are the clouds changing every time the lights flash? Y'all see that? Look how the clouds change every time the lights flash, y'all. Ain't no way. Look at this. Bro, y'all see that? Look at this shit. What is going on? Cancun, Mexico, bro. And right now it's making its way off the coast of Mexico and heading to Florida. So what they say, y'all, but anything can happen. Look at this, y'all. No noise at all. And then that dominant purple color, right? Remember, red and blue makes purple. That red and blue Kachina, man, that looks crazy out there. That's the color of plasma energy, y'all. This earth is being charged up. Big things happening. But this is strictly for entertainment purposes only, y'all. I'm only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Let's continue to get this shift.
All right, so this is what happened on Acapulco, Mexico and stuff like that.
Aware that this was also happening in Mexico around the same time that Hurricane Helene hit North Carolina. Y'all see what happened in Mexico? Why is it only people are talking about North Carolina? Look at that, y'all. Water just everywhere. Dirty, murky, muddy water everywhere. The whole town is literally flooded with water. This is Acapulco, Mexico. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. So apparently there was a storm off the coast of Acapulco over here, and that's all it was supposed to be, y'all. But as soon as it touched down, it literally jumped to a Category 3 hurricane. I didn't even know about this. Look at this, y'all. Mexico experienced about 9 feet of water. Look at this, y'all. Everybody's talking about the North Carolina, but nobody knows what's going on in Mexico. Look at this. In certain parts of Mexico, the water is up to your shoulders. And the crazy thing is, Mexico almost got hit again, but now Milton is literally doing a U-turn and coming to the East Coast. Look at that. See, they got to hold on to things. That's how deep the water is. Did y'all know about this in Mexico? Bro, you see? Look at this, y'all. Cars are literally buried. This is literally the mud flood. This is, again, the mud flood. That's what I'm saying, man. I had no idea this was going on in Mexico because everybody is talking about Hurricane Helene in the United States. But yeah, man, Mexico got it bad, y'all. Wow. Look at that. Still going, y'all.
All right. Okay. All right. So the sign and the heaven are being shown. And this is another one right here. And look at this. This is in Tampa. All right.
To be black rings of smoke in Tampa. So people are starting to see what seems to be black rings of smoke in Tampa, y'all. Check this out.
Oh, look at the smoke. What the fuck?
But do y'all see the sky? Look at the clouds, y'all. This is in Tampa. Even at the amusement park, y'all, people were seeing these dark black rings at Busch Gardens. Look at this, y'all. Look, it even says me at the park right before the hurricane. But what is going on? What is the black rings coming up telling us, y'all? Not only that, but there was a couple in Tampa that said their ground just started smoking out of nowhere and it's raining. She went out there to check, y'all, and this is what the ground is looking like.
But you can see the smoke, right?
They just started noticing that their ground was literally on just smoking. There's no cigarette bud. You don't see ash. And this right here popped off in Cancun by Hurricane Milton. So is there anybody else experiencing weird things in Tampa? Please let us know down in the comments below. And y'all can also send me the videos, y'all, so I can share. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all. Peace in.
Sorry. All right. Okay. And I will show wonders in the heaven. You saw the wonders in the heaven. Okay. You saw the wonders. You saw the rings. All right. And blood and fire and pillars of smoke. You see the smoke coming out of the ground. All right. Okay. Coming out of the ground. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on my name, the Lord, shall be delivered. From in the mount of Zion in Jerusalem shall be deliverance. Okay, it's in the midst of us there will be deliverance. And not anywhere, in the midst of us. You know, whoever call unto us and come in the midst of us and cleave, well, you'll be delivered. As the Lord has said, in the remnant who shall come. Oh, sorry. Okay, the remnant who shall come, whom the Lord shall call. That was Joel chapter 2. All right. So, yeah, this is what that is. This is what that is. There you go. This is a terrible omen. It's not good at all. Leave our land. Leave our land. That's what the birds are saying. Leave the land. Leave our land. Okay. There you go. There's another one again. They are not warning you. You've been warned. You've been warned. All right? They're everywhere. They're everywhere. But the people thinking that we are making this up, we are not. All right, so, beloved, this is real. You done. You're not coming back. You're not coming back on top. Things are not coming back to normal. We've been telling you this since 2020. The reason why they were moving all those so-called migrants here, it is because those people were no more doing that thing you are calling 19. Millions of you perish, but they did it quietly because you are so busy following conspiracy theories. Now we have your attention. For now on, you're going to follow us, not those scumbags over there not telling you the truth. They are getting you destroyed. You see what happened in Tampa with those birds telling those people, you done, you're not coming back here, get out. Now, beloved, there's one thing I want you to see and one thing that I want you to understand. And we need to ask other people this. What about those homelesses? What about those handicapped? What about those people that are unable to move because they do not have the money? What about the poor people that can't get out of there? Where are the buses? Where are the coach buses that you so-called millionaire billionaires were supplying the illegal immigrant to go drop them in Chicago, to go drop them in New York? Where all those buses are not taking people and drop them to Chicago and drop them to New York for safety? Where are you millionaires, you billionaires? Why aren't you go ahead over there and help your own people? People are going to die down there because you millionaire billionaires, the so-called Governor Abbott over there in Texas, where is he? Why is it not sending buses over there and take those poor people, those people that need help, and go drop them in Chicago in the midst of the hood, and go drop them in the Bronx and Brooklyn in the midst of the black community so they can be protected in the midst of us? Where are you people? Why aren't you doing this? Where is that fellow, the Elon Musk, the billionaires that were paying those buses and then take our people, say, we don't need them here, go over there, and then where you were dropping them in the hood, you were dropping them there in a hope for them to kill our people over there. In fact, what they are doing, they are killing you. Where are you people? Why you are not helping those people? You had days. You could have sent buses and say, anyone that do not have the opportunity to get out, evacuate on your own, take those buses. And they will drop you in Texas. They will drop you in New York. They will drop you in one of those sanctuary cities so you'll be safe. You didn't. What you did, you crank up the price of the airline. You crank up the price of the bus ticket. You crank up all the prices. You make everything so hard, so expensive for the people to get out. When it has things to do with our destruction, you so-called millionaire billionaires will put all your resources out there to destroy us. And then when it comes to save you, your own butt, your own people, you don't care about that. You don't care about those people in Tampa, man. You don't care about them. You don't care about them, those people in St. Petersburg. They can get, if they were wanting to go to Chicago or New York in the midst of our people to destroy them, you would have provided transportation. You would have made the plane ticket for free. Where are you billionaires that was making plane ticket free for the so-called illegal migrant to go over there and swagger jack and usurp our people in their own place? Where are you? Why didn't you buy free plane ticket for the people that were in Tampa and all over the place? Why didn't you buy free ticket for the people to go in Miami or Key West, or to go to, I don't know, the Bahamas, far away, to France, another country, or to South America? Well, not Mexico, because Mexico is kind of like doing things. To Venezuela. Not to Haiti, because Haiti is not safe. You make it unsafe for all people to live down there. Where are you? We have to ask those people, where are those people, man? Whenever something has to do with our destruction, it's all over. It's all over. But when it has to do with you, everybody's quiet. You don't see those billionaires. You don't see those proud boys. Where are the proud boys in the midst of that? Those people are not helping those victims at all. Beloved, where are they? I'm genuinely asking. Why are those billionaires are not coming over there and help? Well, I think we all know the answer. I think we all figured it out. Where is Taylor Swift? Where is she? Talking about Taylor Swift, there's a video. Excuse me, I'm receiving things from people all over. Okay. Okay, yes, this video, the newcomers need to watch it. The sister just sent it to me again. Let me go get it for the nation. All right. Let me see if I can share this with the nation. There we go. Hang on. All right, right here. Good. Let's share this with stop sharing right there, because we're calling you those guys out, but none of them want to come out there and do stuff. But anyway, all right. This is a sister sharing this with us. Okay, she just captured this. Okay, beloved, this is another one I saw earlier. You can see the eye right there, nose, lips, a big black plump lips with a beard. You can see the beard right there. All right, look like a Negro man. You know, this is Milton right there. Milton is furious, son. Is furious, as you can see it here. I can't zoom in, but okay. And the sister reminder nation, for those of you, if you need a refresh, okay, this is the video that we had. There you go. All right, let me share this right quick. There we go. Now, for those of you who remember, this video was uploaded 3 years ago. Let's confirm the date. Okay, January 3rd, 2021. But we had received the message in 2020. Urgent message from the Holy Spirit, must watch confirmation. To the Most High Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying Yahweh Shai, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi. Today is Sunday, January the 3rd, 2021, and it's currently 25 a.m. Brothers and sisters, I just had an experience like probably 45 minutes ago. Brothers, the Holy Spirit come upon me heavy. The Most High sent us a beautiful message. This is from the Most High, and this message is for us. We don't care. Let's get right into it. On January 1st, we were praying. This is what we said. Full accountability for everything that happened on this earth. Whether it was wrong, evil, or bad, we take the responsibility on the behalf of everyone, Father. We repent for all of that. Forgive them. The one that have the heart uncovered, bring the chosen, the lost sheep, bring the one that will cleave unto us, because we can feel it, we can see it. The influx is coming. The influx is coming. The influx is coming, brothers. The influx is coming. Father's about to move very, very, very fast. Very, very bad. The influx is coming, all right? The massive amount of people's coming. They'll start seeing a lot of accident, murder, suicide. They really don't care about the disease anymore, because they know there's no way they can get out of this. Of course, they know the vaccine is failing. They know everything is out, all right? So this is the message that Father sent us. Let's watch like a couple seconds and we'll go straight to the message. Now they're seeing other things and they see it's not normal. We saw, thank you for the sister that sent us the video. We saw they are watching our channel. They are using keyword, our ley line words. They're trying to switch it and then change it onto something that they just got, something they discovered. They are seeing this and they are coming. Yes. Give every single person here praying and listening the ability to bring one sheep or one brothers, one sister that choose to cleave unto us. All right. Okay. So now we're done with this. Brothers, in the book of Joel 2:28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Brothers, Jews and Gentiles are like heathens and demons and devils, all flesh, all of them. All of them. Father going to put the spirit upon all of them. They will start talking, okay? And your sons and daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see vision. All of those things been happening. Okay? Acts 2, verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, no matter who you are, Jews and Gentiles alike. Brothers and sisters, this message you're about to see here, it's directly apply to us. This is our message. This is not for the Gentiles. This is not for the heathens. This is not for the church. This is strictly for the children of light. This is strictly for the children of the covenant. This is strictly for the children of God. This is strictly, brothers, for the children of the chosen. Let's watch and listen.
Came to the church the first time. I washed my disciples' feet to teach them humility and to release the heart of the servant among them. Now in this hour, I am raising up men and women who are willing to wash my feet, says the Lord.
This is Kent Christmas. This is the first time I heard of it. I was just so for those of you who watch this, you already know what's going on. Kent Christmas. Let me put the link in the video. You go watch it, because everything that we had studied, everything we had said, it literally come to pass. The great influx is here. That's why you see so many new people here. We have way more people than that. Okay. Everything we had talked about, it is here. Well, I'll put the link here. Okay, the link is in there. It's here. There is no way out of this, brethren, okay? There's no way out of this thing. All right? Oh, hang on. So, the people, the thing that happened, brethren, bring those people to somewhat to their true senses. Now they are seeing, brethren, none of the celebrities are coming to help. At least we had Kanye West. At least we had Kanye. He did say something. George Bush doesn't care about black people. He did speak. He did say something for our people. We had one of the brothers stand up. Why is Toby Keith? Why isn't he here talking for the country people over there? Where are all those guys? Where do I order the AK Family Handbook? Well, there's a link in the description. And this link is quite long. I don't like to post it in there. But there is a, whoops. Okay, there we go. And Brother Larry already put a link there, and there is another link. Mine is longer. It's too much. Okay? Where are all those celebrities? Yes, Kanye did say something. Kanye did say something. Where is Paula White, for that matter? We never, ever since she called the angels from Africa, we never heard anything for her. Okay? So now, this is what you got from those people, okay? All right?
Up to 4,000 body bags.
4,000 body bags. It's a joke. It's a joke. Tell those people how many of those folks perish in this, okay? Type it in the comment board, and then we'll take questions.
We're hearing reports of up to 4,000 body bags that have been ordered. They're still finding bodies in trees, in cars, all over the place. They don't have power. This was last night, where 2 black helicopters came in at a donation center in Western North Carolina, where they had lined up supplies. Okay, these helicopters came in and just on purpose whipped, using hung over this particular area, flies into the area and uses it, rotor washes and destroys all of the stuff, and then takes off, disappears. They've been trying to find out who these helicopters were. They can't find out. They came in and just
they can't find out. They don't want to find out. If that thing was a 1967 Donk Chevrolet Impala or 64 Impala, they would have found it. You know, if this person was one of us, they would have found it just like that. They're acting like they can track the flight. They can't see who was that.
Destroyed the supplies and then took off. So what the hell is going on? It's hard not to feel like we're all being played right now.
Oh, no, you have no idea. You have no idea, friendo. You have no idea. But nonetheless, beloved, any question? We're going to take question. from the people before we leave you in peace. Any question? 144,000 of them. Let me see if I find. Can someone please tell me the book name? It won't let me click on the link. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometime this happened. The book name is the AK Family Handbook. If you go to Amazon, you type Big Levi AK book or AK Family Handbook, you will find it. How to do a spiritual background check, connect with your guardian angel, and develop your magical abilities. We purposely put the word magical here. Wait, hang on. If the book calls to you, you can have it. If it doesn't call to you, you won't be able to have it. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means you are not ready yet. If it calls to you, because it's a book that will call to people, the people that it calls to, they will get it. They will get it. But the people that doesn't call, maybe they are not ready yet. It's not like they're disqualified. They are not sure yet. Magic, you're talking about witchcraft there, they're not ready yet. They don't know what it is yet. Okay. You know what? Let me do this one better. Let me put a all right, let me put a link at the top of the video, a shorter link, so the people will see it. It will be in the top comment. I will just put the link there, and you can have it. And you can just click on the, I don't know why I keep forgetting about doing this. There you go. And for those of you that had purchased the book, you have any question, you can get the book. You can contact us via email. And then, oops. Why did this thing doesn't let me to copy? Why doing that? There we go. All right, I just put the comment there. You're probably going to see it. Getting the question. That's the shorter link, and I will pin it up there. Okay, I just pinned the message. It should be on top. So if you want it, click on the link. All right. If the book called to you, you will have it. Get the physical one. If it doesn't, that doesn't mean you being given unto shame and reproach. It simply means this is not your time. Or it is not for you. That's not for everyone, beloved, okay? It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. We are not advising anyone or everyone to get this book. If it called to you, yes, we will have a time, we will study this book. But in the meantime, we are fasting, praying, and spending a little time with each other. For those of you that were there, the program is done, okay? You can leave if you want to. We're just going to spend a little time together and go over certain questions and certain things. For the rest of you, you may leave if you wish to do so. Excuse me. Okay, you may leave if you wish to, okay? We're just going to take a few questions. Let me see. That's the email, Biglevipriest at gmail.com. All right. I'm saving up for the physical copy. I have the digital copy. Good. Let me see the world. Didi, Andrew, just order mine. Great glory. Thank you. And if you don't like it, if you read it, you don't like it, and anything passing your mind, return it. Get your copy. Get your refund back. If this isn't for you, don't play with this book. Okay. Return it. We'll gladly give you a refund back. Okay. This is why I love this time with the family. Yes, it is good to spend time with each other. Where is TD Jake for that matter? Where is this guy? Shell, I got mine 20 minutes ago. That's good. AK Family Handbook. Book of Joel. That's good. Wherever said 200 people only die in the flood, they don't know what they are saying. This thing did not kill 200. James David Manning? I have no idea who this is. Who the hell is James? Who is James David Manning? I have no idea who that guy is. This is the first time I heard this name. Okay. Gino Jennings. I heard of that person, but I don't know who they are. Joel Osteen, where's that guy? Where are those people? Okay. All right then. Creflo Dollar. Where's my money, man? Where's my money? Kenneth Copeland. Okay. All right. I believe I have all. I have insert. Okay. Yeah. Do yourself a favor. Get the book if it's called to you, beloved. We want to make sure the book reach the right people, because we don't want the people, you get a book like that in your house and then a profane see it and they will accuse you of witchcraft and they will accuse you. We don't want anyone to go under what we went through, man. We really don't want people to attack you. Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure everybody got this stuff. Any more questions? You can call, you can text, you can somebody just sent me an email. Sister Israel Chosen just sent me an email, I'm assuming. Oops, give me a second. Give me a second right here. Oh, yes, Brother Caliph, Wyoming. I forgot all about Wyoming. Let me get Wyoming for the people. Yesterday, we talked about Wyoming. Let me get Wyoming again. All right, watch this.
State of Wyoming is on fire right now, and nobody even knows this. Multiple counties have been affected, with over 100,000 acres on fire with zero containment. Now you're asking yourself, what is going on with these natural disasters?
Again, we already know what's going on. We're just gonna hear other people's opinion, because of course people have their own opinion, but let's listen their opinion.
It's smart cities and land grabs. You guys, I looked into this one. This is the biggest one yet. First, let's start with where the biggest fires are, starting with the Elk Fire, with over 74,000 acres currently on fire. Elk is located in the Sheridan County, and the other counties on fire is the Telton County and the Fremont County, with 58,000 acres combined with zero containment. This list shows all the fires that happened this year in Wyoming, from the start date and containment date, and what caused them. Some were caused by human activity, and some, like this one, was caused by lightning, but I'll reserve judgment on that. But here's a weird thing about the last two. So the Telton County and the Fremont County actually merged together on October 5th, but started in August 16th. Now, it's not so much that the fires merged. That happens all the time, and these two counties are next to each other, but it's the timing. It's 2 months later, and you had multiple containments in between these fires. Now, you could say this is a land grab, with Wyoming being number 6 with the most land owned by the federal government with over 46%, but it's way more nefarious than that. Now, you remember that first county I showed you, Sheraton, with over 70,000 acres on fire? Yeah, they just found the biggest deposit of rare earth minerals worth $37 billion. Now, the question is, does the government own this land? It says here the Sheraton County, Wyoming is a governmental entity that operates under the jurisdiction of the state of Wyoming, but it is not owned by the U.S. government. Now, another question is, can the government take this land? It says the government can take private property during a disaster under the power of eminent domain, which allows for the acquisition of the property for public use, provided that the owner is compensated. However, this typically occurs when the property is needed for emergency response efforts. Oh, like a fire caused by lightning? Got it. Oh, it doesn't stop there. So the company Wyoming Rare got $450 million from the feds for their Hollow Creek project, because they found even more rare earth minerals on the other side of Wyoming. This is a tens of billions of dollars play, because they said it's so big that it could be a world leader of how much minerals they have. You really have to ask yourself, how many coincidences have to line up before it's not a coincidence?
Great, glory, great. Thank you for the brother that shared this with us. All right, this was yeah, this was the opinion. And I love when the Most High do things like that. And this is ours. You see, you people don't own anything. And you're not going to act like, oh, we just discovered this thing has like a lot of resources in there. You don't own anything in there. We are well aware. We were the first people that mentioned the fire of Wyoming. We knew the fire was going and it never stopped. You do know there's a fire in Siberia and Russia. It's been burning for 4 years. It never stopped. In Siberia and Russia, so to speak. It never stopped. The fire in California, they never did stop. They just don't report them. Let's watch what's going on in Wyoming, and then we'll tell you exactly what. Does it make sense to you?
I'm about 3 miles outside of the city of Dayton, and the fire feels close. I could only begin to imagine what it feels like to live this close to that fire.
This guy is a reporter. KTVQ News. What the hell is going on over there in Wyoming? Look at what this guy is wearing. Like, where's my holy slide whistle? You know, if I didn't see the landscape nature background, I thought this dude was in Foot Locker. What is this? Is he? There's a football game going on?
I'm about 3 miles outside of the city of Dayton, and the fire feels close. I could only begin to imagine what it feels like to live this close to that fire.
What sort of things would you take with you? Where would you go? Where would you take your pets and your livestock?
All questions living in the town of Dayton right now.
I started my day with a cup of coffee in my hand, standing behind Tongue River High School, looking up at the mountain with the flames. It's pretty overwhelming.
In 31 years, Superintendent Jeff Jones says he's never dealt with something like the nearly 50,000 acre elk fire, putting students back on Zoom for the foreseeable future.
We've got families in crisis. We have students that either need to go help their families pack and get ready to evacuate. We have a lot of staff members who are actually in the fire department up there fighting.
In all of its destructive force, the fire has drawn national attention.
I live in California, so I'm used to wildfires. The mountains are always up so high, we don't really get to get that close.
But it isn't just onlookers who have traveled from the far and wide.
From all over the country, resources are coming to help. We have an operations section chief that if you hear him talk, you know that he's from the New England area.
People from all walks of life are coming together to protect places like the Mountain Inn Bar.
It's actually the last retail place before you get up onto the mountain. It's my life. It's the only thing I have.
A place with a lot of history, not just to the town, but to people like Denise Townsend, who purchased the barn nearly a decade ago with her late husband. Are you ready to go?
In ways, I mean, I've thought about all the pictures that are.
Are you ready to leave? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to give up the land? I don't know. Don't you see? I have this shirt right there. I am the people. Don't you see it? I'm not leaving.
50 years old in here, and it's like, it would take a lot of time to take them down.
Can't leave.
But Superintendent Jones says if the worst hits, the best of Sheridan County will continue to strike back.
If something were to happen like that, where we lost our school, we lost our town, we would have much bigger issues to deal with in terms of coming together and helping each other out beyond math, science, and social studies.
Marcus Gakova, MTN News.
All right. For those of you who did not know, we discussed this 3 years ago. This is Billy Good the Gates, Mr. Gates. And who are you, sir?
Hi, I'm Bill Gates, chairman and co-founder of TerraPower. I'm happy to be with you on this exciting day for our company and for the future of energy. 15 years ago, I assembled a group of experts to explore the technologies necessary to solve the dual challenges of global energy poverty and climate change. It became clear that an essential tool to solving both is advanced nuclear power.
Again, for those people that are in the back, okay, the one that are in a short bus, are quitting, giving this man credit that, he has laser power, he will block the sun. You heard what he said? Nuclear power, a new source of energy. Why? Because the sun is the greatest source of nuclear power. The sun is literally infinite energy. Listen to what he's going to say.
Nuclear power is the only carbon-free energy source we have that can deliver large amounts of power day and night through every season, almost anywhere on Earth. And it's been proven to work on a large scale.
And he's right. Now you got a guy like Bill Gates now, okay? Well, suppose he's all about like carbon reduction, because which is code for us. I'm all about climate change. I'm all about nuclear power now, clean power. Nuclear power is among the cleanest power, the best power. It's the most powerful. But back then, those guys weren't talking like that. They were against it. They were all about that oil. Petrol, oil. So they can do their war and then swagger jack and suck up things. Now, their uranium, plutonium power, nuclear power, so to speak.
It's really fantastic, combining the best attributes of other types of energy production. But nuclear power, like every other technology, needs to innovate and adapt. It needs to become less expensive. It needs to prove an even stronger safety case. Natrium is designed to make a dramatic change in performance, safety, and cost. We think Natrium will be a game changer for the energy industry, and we're proud to partner with Pacific Corp, Governor Gordon, Senators Barrasso and Loomis, Congresswoman Cheney, and Secretary Granholm to build our reactor in Wyoming. Wyoming has been a leader in energy for over a century, and we hope that our investment in Natrium will allow Wyoming to stay in the lead for many decades to come.
So you got a guy like Bill Gates. He's building nuclear power in Wyoming, which already been built. So now he's using DEW to burn down his nuclear plants. You do know what will happen if you even start a fire close to a nuclear power? The entire state can be shut down. You think a guys like Bill Gates and his friend are purposely starting this fire next to this $1 billion that they just invest nuclear power because they want land grab? No, if those guys want your land, they'll just buy it from you. If they want your land, you don't want to sell it, they just go to the government just remove you from the land. You think those guys, you think Bill Gates and his government guys, they are setting up this fire so they can, I don't know, get the insurance money that they have on their, the power plant? Remember the garbage those people were talking about a few years ago? Oh, all these fires are happening because people try to get insurance money. Are you out of your freaking mind? So the fire is still happening. Those people don't have insurance now. So they are doing this, knowing that they don't have insurance. They are setting up those fire. They are bringing those hurricanes, knowing that they don't have insurance. You do know Florida have an island called the Billionaire Island. So those billionaires are bringing this hurricane over there, right? This is Bill Gates, all right? There's this video over there where they are building this thing in Wyoming.
Nuclear power is carbon-free, which means it doesn't emit the greenhouse gases scientists link to climate change.
Not this one. I don't like this one. Where's the one that he was? This one? There's the one who was talking to a guy. Is that the one? I believe it's this one.
For the first time in 4 decades, an American company broke ground on a next-generation nuclear power plant in the U.S. The company behind the new technology is TerraPower, and it's backed by billionaire Bill Gates. Nuclear power is carbon-free, which means it doesn't emit the greenhouse gases scientists link to climate change. And Gates is building a plant in Wyoming at a cost he estimates will be $10 billion.
So now you got this dude investing $10 billion in Wyoming, get a land, already built this stuff, and then now he set it on fire so he can get the insurance money on that. An insurance company that he owned. Not only he owned the company, he owned the insurance company, he owned all the equipment. He owned you people. You guys, that short bus has too many of you in there, man. It's the Most High removing those people from the land. That's why Wyoming is targeted, because Gates is over there doing his stuff, and the Most High is removing them. Because he's there. The Holy One is removing them and sending the fire over there, shutting down this thing, and everybody live. Because you're not going to bring... Nuclear power is the cleanest power, the best power to have. And people do not know, okay, beloved, I want to clarify this for the people. Most people do not know how backward technology is. You do know that your technology never moved. You're still using steam power for electricity. You do know that, right? See, the Teslas, they are not powering by battery. The battery sustain them for a while. They are powered by nuclear steam. The steam produce the electricity, the fire, but
TerraPower's new reactor uses liquid sodium rather than water for cooling, which the company says makes nuclear power cheaper, safer, and more efficient. We spoke with Gates Thursday, just after he'd broken ground. How many more of these do you have planned? What is that going to depend on?
We have discussions with utilities about building 10s of these, but we really only have huge impact and success if we get past 100.
Wyoming has to open before you do these, or
we can start 4 or 5 in parallel. The final approval from the Regulatory Commission is out there in 2030, and so that then gives you the green light to turn the others on. But you can start the construction. The demand for electricity in the United States for the first time in a long time is going to go up quite a bit. It's electric cars, buses. Some people use electric heat pumps in their homes. And just in the last year, with these artificial intelligence breakthroughs, all the big AI companies are saying, okay, we need to build lots of data centers. And so if we don't have nuclear to complement the wind and sun, the country will fall behind the demand for electricity.
The wind and sun. This is the guy that was supposed to block the sun. Now he wants to complement it. This is the guy that was supposed to engineering all those mosquitoes now, which is over there in North Carolina, stinging all those people. I thought he was supposed to, deliver them over there in Florida. People are surprised. Wyoming got these resources and that resources. Are there any student here? Remember the law 24? Make yourself dumber as you seem. Remember those 2 dudes that went in Wyoming and they told Rothschild that they had this diamond mine they found, and remember what the Rothschild tried to do? This is the same thing repeating right there. Anybody remember this? Brother DMJ, a student, you know? I laugh at you people, man, trying to raise these guys. He's super smart. He's super rich. He's super this, but no, he's not. You people have no idea how powerful the sun is. Nuclear power is an imitation of the sun. Nuclear fission. To produce electricity, all right, you need 2 things. Electric magnetic fluid. You need fire and water to make electricity. All those plants around, most of them, this is how they make electricity. They need a source of power, fire. And the fire, let's say you got like when you turn on a gas stove, the fire is there. Now you put a pressure cooker with water, you put it on top of the stove. With enough time, the water will boil and it will raise a pressure. This pressure, when you release it, it will produce steam. This steam has such a strength, such a power. If you put anything to it, it will push it. Now, they use this steam, they build a device called a turbine. A turbine, another word, a spinning device. So they will attach the steam to the turbine and then it will spin the turbine. The greater the fire, the greater the spin, the greater the pressure, the greater the steam, the greater the spin. Now, when this turbine is spinning, they connect a generator onto it. What is a generator? A generator is a rotating device that have magnets. The magnet is around it in the middle, and you have copper. The magnet is in the corner. You have copper in the midst. Anytime you turn copper so fast around magnet, it produces electricity. You can do this experiment yourself. Take magnet and copper, make it in a foam coil, spin the copper, and then you'll produce electricity. So they need something that can spin the copper and the magnet to produce electricity. Therefore, the steam push the turbine turn the generator, and the generator produce electricity. This is the electricity that we are using. Now, here's the kicker. You see, this source of power, it's not coming from the stove. It's coming from the propane tank. Now, you're going to need propane to feed it. If you don't have propane, you don't need woods to put under the fire to produce more fire. If you do not have wood, you're going to need coal. If you do not have coal, you're going to need gasoline. You need some form of energy to put in there to continue the fire, and it will spin. And all those energy, they cost money, except for nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is a hell of a lot more efficient and more powerful, because when you're talking about nuclear, it's the sun. When you're doing nuclear energy, you're trying to imitate the sun. The harder the power, the more spin that you will have electricity for free. Remember, beloved, the electricity is free. The ley line is loaded with electricity. It's in the air. You can get it for free. It's just like it's free. There is no profit in it. And that's why you have those guys building this. Their power still work on steam. Steam still produce electricity. If they do not produce electricity with steam, they produce it with water. They build dam. And then they build those dam. The dam put pressure on the turbine. Okay? They condense the water to such a degree, when it pushed to the turbine, it turn it, then it turn the generator and produce electricity. Dam is like free electricity, but it's very limited. It's not that powerful. They use the solar electricity. It's not that powerful. They use the wind electricity. It's not that powerful. The only powerful one is the nuclear, or better yet, fusion, which they cannot. If you are able to come up with the technology that you can produce fusion power, you literally create a sun. Remember a few years ago, Big Levi, you need to tell the people, man, China just make a sun, man. See, black people, they are coming after us, man. China make a sun. 3 day of darkness is coming, man. China just make their own sun. Are you out of your fucking mind? Do you know how much power it takes to make a sun? China had a giant flashlight. That's what that was. They power it once, and that's it. It's just a giant flashlight. They can't come up with fusion power. You do know how difficult that is to replicate the sun? Well, they are making China make their own sun. You know, they are so gangster, man. They're super advanced, and I'm like, yo, but who are you guys, man? Giving those Gentiles so much. China can't make no sun, man. It's impossible for them. You do know how hard physics is, which is another word, magic. That's why the magic is limited. Quantum physics, quantum mechanics is a fancy word of saying magic. That's why they don't want to go there. Quantum computer is just another word to say magical computer, because it is. You cannot create fusion power. They can't. They've been working on it for years, but they know it's impossible. Why? Fusion power is magical. You need magic to create something that can sustain itself, which is quite easy. Hang on. No, we're good. Yeah. People don't know how expensive and difficult it is to produce fusion power, fission power. It's virtually impossible. You don't know how hard, people don't know how much electricity or power is a luxury until you move to a place or you're in a country you don't have any power. It's a luxury. Power is a luxury. This electrical power is a luxury. And we keep telling you the blessing of the Gentiles run on energy too. The moment their stuff went down, our quantum computer will activate it by itself. When the blessing switch, that's it. Those people cannot make a sun. China cannot make a sun. They don't have this type of power. And we need our people. Our people were the main people out there bringing this nonsense. Because other people, when they look at it, they like it's nonsense. But our people won't do this. They'll bring it and then tell our people, China produces sun, they're going to destroy us. They are ready for the 3 days of darkness. Stop letting those Christian garbage coming over there and telling you 3 days of darkness. But whatever darkness the mighty one bring upon this earth, no light would shine in it. Except for us, our light would shine in it. Others will not. Because the darkness will be so thick, so heavy upon them. No light will shine in the midst of them. Except for us. It happened in Egypt. I'm tired and sick of you people raising guys like Bill Gates as if he's the super smart, reptilian, super strong being that can kill this entire earth, that can depopulate the earth. Remember that garbage? When Bill Gates was talking about, well, we need to depopulate Africa. We need to depopulate because we're overpopulated. And now who's underpopulated? Now who's can't we produce? Now, when they ask the billionaire fellow, Elon Musk, they say, what is the greatest threat humanity has faced? Let me play the video for the people. Elon Musk population collapse. There you go. All right.
Well, like,
okay, this is what happened when they asked Elon Musk the question.
China's got a huge population collapse problem.
China, you actually get penalized if you have more than one kid.
No,
are you being serious?
Let me see.
No, we have an underpopulation problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you
So
say that?
this is the most commonly misunderstood situation.
Yeah, they definitely push that we have a overpopulation. Yeah, why is that?
No, I don't know. It's just like, I think it's like, this is a holdover from like, I don't know, the 70s or something, So there was a huge baby boom, like where people did have a ton of kids after World War II. But then the U.S. has actually the birth rate in the U.S. has been below replacement rate since like 71 or 72.
So they knew since 1971, 1972, their population was already below replacement. That's why they are bringing those migrants here, to pat down their number. That's why they explode the immigration back in the 70s to bring more people there, because it was irreplaceable. That's why they got all those Cubans, all the other people in the 70s, because they knew that the population was not this. That's why they are coming to black folk and put all those Planned Parenthood in the hood and tell our people the world is overpopulated, stop having children, and then make times hard for us because they can't reproduce.
In the U.S.,
like 50 years.
How about
50 years,
other
the U.S. has
countries?
been below replacement rate.
I know U.S., but how about other countries?
Well, like China's got a huge.
Again, they put the happy dad diaper, things over there to encourage their people to have children. Yeah, which they can't.
Population collapse problem.
Really?
Yeah.
China, you actually get penalized if you have more than one kid.
No,
are you being serious?
No,
I like they cut that off.
No, see, this is like, so part of it is just like we're operating on things that were true in the past but are no longer true. So
why? This is crucial what he said here. He said, we are operating on things that were true in the past and no longer true now. You know what that means? We as a we as a collective consciousness change the future. It was true in the past. We changed the future. Jacob's trouble was true because that's what they were planning. We stop it.
Are you being serious?
No,
They cut that off.
No, see, this is like, so part of it is just like we're operating on things that were true in the past but are no longer true. So China did have a one-child policy, but like about 10 years ago, they changed it to a two-child policy. And then a few years ago, they changed it to a three-child policy. And birth rate kept plummeting the whole time.
It's still. Remember what China did, beloved? They said one-child policy. And then that one child gotta be a boy, a man. And anytime, because 83 despised women, they just hated women, point blank period. They see women as a form of, you try to be equal to me. That's why I don't let my brothers and sisters, especially my brothers, get into that high value men garbage. So the Gentiles start murdering their little girls. When a daughter is born, when the mother is pregnant, find out it's a girl, they murder it. When the baby is born, they sold it into slavery in China. They will kill it. They didn't want daughters. So you got the ratio of men and women in China out of whack. So when they realized that a few years ago, they come up with the law and say, now you can have 2 kids. It's still not good. They say, okay, well, you can have 3 kids. It's still not good.
They had the lowest birth rate ever last year.
Really?
Yeah, China's birth rate right now is 40% below replacement.
Traditional women. I don't want to,
Listen, one can speculate as to the reasons, but I can tell
there's
you
no hoes.
Andrew Tate was last week, bro.
I know, but it's true, bro. Like what you said about birth,
They're out there.
See that?
Wow, that is a very common misconception. I would have
It's
never.
a very common misconception.
Yeah.
What we face is population collapse. Collapse. Like people have no idea how fast the population is going to collapse.
Okay, they have no idea. That's what they are feared more. They don't fear about like, well, we fear alien invasion. We fear this population collapse. That's why they are bringing everybody here, because they all diminish. Okay, and I never said the thing in China was male only, supposed to be male. No, one-child policy, and it has to be male according to their culture. If it's a girl, they'll kill it because they don't like women, because women are weak. Women cannot protect. Only the men can protect. This is the mindset of the Gentiles. And they brought the same mindset in the midst of our brothers in the dating scene. Talking about modern women. There's no such thing as a modern woman. It doesn't exist. The same women back then are the same women now. The reason why we see a bunch of those dudes are complaining is because the blessing is over in the midst of the so-called 83, the white men, and then they have our men now complaining about garbage. The same thing that you all see happening right now, it's been happening. They just hide it from you. Now that you are awake, you see the way women are acting, you think it's something that is modern. They were always like that.
What are we trending Japan is pretty far along in that. Like Japan actually lost like 600,000, went down by 600,000 people last year.
The Japanese are not in the bedroom at all then.
No,
not at all. It would seem not.
No,
What about-
no? We already told you. For the people that are here, you know about the Japanese. The Japanese men, they don't get down like that. They don't get down like that. They are not about that cookie, not at all. They are about a form of cookies, but not from any women, whether they are organic or well. They are not about women at all. They are about anime, robots, filth, and inorganic things. They can print out. Okay, they can print out like a silicone part, and then they will go gem that silicone part. It's easier, it's better. Because they lost the blessing. They are not about that. The Japanese are not about that. The South Korean not about that. North Korean are not about that. Yes, they are about marrying holograms, things that are not real. That's why they need some of our brethren over there to go put that work down. But it ain't gonna work. None of this working. So for the people that like, well, the migrants are coming over there to kill us and stuff like that. No, there's two things. The migrant come here, one, to pad the number for a little bit of reinforcement, two, to come to serve their slavery. Those people are bringing us servants. That's what they are bringing here. They'll suffer the same fate. Those so-called migrants will not escape this. It's a shame I see how people are using the same language 83 is using. Well, we are in trouble now. They're bringing those migrants. You were always in trouble when those people are coming here. It's just they do it in your face now. Japan, just because you have sex doesn't mean you have children. They do have sex, yes, but they are unable to reproduce. Okay, I believe a few people are new here. Let me break this down a little, and then I'll let you guys watch the whole thing. Making children, making babies is not easy. It's a very difficult task, and it can only be done with the anointment of the Holy One. The most beautiful, the most holy act you can commit is when the men and the women join together justly and they're part fit because they are made for each other. When the men stretch upon the women and the women open and stretch for the men, and there is movement, there is motion. And at a certain time, the men will release. And when a man emits, the essence of the man is composed of two things: semen and sperm. The sperm is 5% of the substance, the essence. 95% is semen. What is the semen? The semen is a bodyguard or coating liquid, a white liquid. It's coated. It's protect the semen, which is 5% inside. It protect the sperm, which is inside the semen, when it navigated inside the cave, the canal of the women, and then to reach the egg so it can produce children, produce life. The so-called 83 can emit, they can eject, but it is nothing but semen with dead sperm. The 5% semen, the 5% sperm is dead. It can't. When a man have a vasectomy, they snip the line that connect the testicles, so to speak. Those lines, the testicles, that's where the sperm came from. And when they're connected, the men have the ability to eject, but it's have the ability to eject sperm. No semen, but no sperm. When you see it, it's just semen. It's just white. It has no life in it. The one that are rich in sperm are a little bit on the yellow side. It's more like a beige, brown, yellow side when it's super rich in sperm. But the others, their sperm is dead. They do have sex. They do have sex. But they can't reproduce because their sperm is not good. It's dead. Let me see. Somebody get this clown out of the chat for me. Daniel Price. Get this clown out of here. We don't come over here and try to discuss things. Most people don't know how vasectomy works. They don't know. Most people have no idea. They think vasectomy is somebody, you just take them in, you grab his stuff, and then you chop it off. You remove the testicles. That's not what most people ask. Most people, hey, do you know what vasectomy is? Oh, well, when they remove these main things. We don't have time for your little back and forth nonsense here. You're just begun. We don't have time for this nonsense here. That's why the so-called Japanese cannot reproduce, because their sperm are dead. The white man's sperm is dead. They have semen, which is a nutrient, a protector of the sperm. The sperm, there is no life in it. There is no life in it. They are lifeless. Daniel Price, you and your people can't reproduce. Your sperm is dead. You can't do anything. You have sex, though. Two dudes together can go at each other and write this audio, but you cannot reproduce. You do not have the ability to produce. life. That's why Elon Musk was very real with you. He was very afraid. He could not reproduce. Mostly the men. The women have certain issue, but mostly it's the men. They can't reproduce because the seed is spoiled. You, Daniel, and the other one, you don't even know what your name is. You just mark yourself. Go read Daniel 12:1 and have a good day. Good day to you, sir. You and your people cannot reproduce. And you guys are not interested in women at all. You guys, you may not wear the cowboy hat, but you got the badge. You may have the badge, but you got the boots. I study you people, man. I know what you people are. You despise, you hated women, you Grecians. The so-called the Greeks were the first one who come about with this thing. The Babylonian, all the other, the Assyrian, they had respect for women, except for the Grecian. They are the one that produced the back door. You promoted back door. Even in the midst of cowgirls, they promote the back door entry. It's all nothing but back door entry. Because, well, I might as well use this because I can produce anything. This is you people. It's a great curse upon it. Broke back your mountain, man. Another dude breaking another dude back. But hey, man, we can't reproduce. I might as well break your back. What do you want for Christmas? I want a wheelchair. Well, that will work. You won't be able to work. That's what that is. There's nothing they can do. That's why they are bringing those migrant and stuff to pad their number. That's why they are here, Mr. Daniel, to pad your number. Because you are being erased and effaced upon this face of this earth. The earth has somewhere around like 7 billion. It went up, but you did not went up. You've been going down since the 70s. Goodbye. You're done. Any more questions? Before people will bring their, their Bill Gates and the Miss, butthurt people. We don't care about you. I don't care what your butthurt trying to bring your Bill Gates, trying to make them seem like they are God, so people will fear them. If they fear Elon Musk and Bill Gates, therefore they fear us because they look like us. No, we don't fear them. We don't fear you. That's why Alexander the Greek was all about that. Backdoor entry, eating from the back door. That's all they have right now. All online, backdoor entry and eating from the back door. The woman is eating from the men's back door, the men eating from the woman's back door. And then you people are wondering, like, why is this, all those diseases are happening? You do know when you keep doing that, your immune system is a wall, is a barrier. And every time you keep coming on it, you keep knocking it. Put things in there, knocking it, bacteria, put it in there, knocking it. And then you keep chipping on it, dropping. That's like dropping drop of water on a rock. And at one point, it will split the rock. And at one point, your immune system will break. And then now any little cough you have, it will kill you. Any little fever, the immune system cannot be produced. Your immune system cannot protect yourself, you will die. Any little thing, you'll die. That's why a lot of filth actors and actors die. They got literally, that's all they've been performing. Because you see, the back door can never be clean, fully clean, because it's not meant for it to be fully clean. It's not something you're supposed to put your mouth and eat from there. This is not something you should do. It is 83 come up with this practice. Any sane people on earth don't do this. And then when you keep consuming bacteria, your body will fight it. Your immune system is very smart. It will fight. At one point, it will get tired, but it will keep on fighting. It will get tired, and then will stand, and then will die. And then any little thing can just bypass and kill you. It will kill you. And to a man, if you're a new year, if you do backdoor entry to a woman, you destroy your spiritual power. That's why they want all men to do this. Once you do that, you destroy your spiritual power. There are certain things you cannot do. Certain things spiritually, you are unable to do that. And it will take a long time for you to rebuild it. That's why we told our people, do not practice this thing, man. Well, it's with a woman, Big Levi. No. Not like that. And I told you the Japanese take the cake. I studied the German, the Japanese, the German take the trophy. You can't beat the German in anything related to that. But the Japanese, man, it's like the Japanese they're on a whole category by themselves. Yeah, those are the people that forces this thing upon our people, man. And that's why they can't reproduce. They cannot reproduce. They can't, because the man's sperm is, they have semen, but no sperm. That's what it is. The women, some of the women have a little problem, but mostly it fell on the men. Okay? Any question, beloved? And then we will leave you in peace. Because today there is no work, you know, the hurricane and stuff like that. That's why we have a little time to stay. If there's any question, beloved, we'll see you tomorrow with the fast. Keep the fast holy. Do not profane the fast. Keep the fast holy for our people. Fast and pray for our people that are in the path of Wilton. We know Wilton is sentient, is alive. It will not hurt our people. Keep the fast holy, beloved. We give the mighty one great praise, great glory. Okay? All right? So we are going to let the Holy One We're going to give the Holy One great praise, great glory, beloved. We will see you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow for the past. May the Mighty One protect our people and destroy our enemy and remove them from the face of this earth. Selah, so be it. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Be at peace, beloved. Shalom.